So what is the iconic relationship? Vishnu is described in the Puranic text, and these are older than the texts themselves, these ideas that the manifestation of Vishnu in the form of a tortoise, and so we see the reptilian face of the turtle. And there's also something else about the details of these images. It's not just the forms, but the tilak, or the forehead marking, which in Vaishnava Hinduism represents the footprint of Vishnu, is inverse on the Kurma avatar. You see the tilak, the inverse tilak, is represented here. So the iconic symbolism of photography is talking to us about these archetypes in the language of images, in the language of iconography. It's not difficult for someone who studies Hindu Tantra to identify the avatar. Although these may be related to many other traditions, the procedure that I'm following, the tradition that I'm following to produce the images is yoga. How did I construct the form that you're seeing here? This is sort of the icing on the cake, because the original frame, the photographic frame, is one half of the image. So here I've created a file that's twice the horizontal width of the original, and I'm simply pasting 2 copies of the frame, and then I'll take one half, and I will mirror that half to realize the final form that we're seeing. And so when reciting mantra, the inherent to the mantra is this iconic archetype. It's the visual signature of the auditory waveform, and it's realized in my breath condensation, which of course is made out of that element we were talking about earlier, which is water. Water, with its inherent reflective tendencies, is here being constrained in an iconic form that's not difficult to recognize as the faces, the eyes, the tilak, the mouth, the reptilian form, the Kurma avatar of Vishnu. Let's look at some of the other avatar images that I was able to produce using the same procedure and the same interpretive method. So again, inherent to the human voice are the iconic images, but they're embedded in a mirror form. Varaha avatar is the boar avatar. So we go from an animal that lives in water and land to a land-based animal. This is in the order that the Puranas describe the avatars and the incarnations. There's a statue of Varaha, another statue. And this image, which is interesting too. Here I say this again is breath condensation constrained into this iconic archetypal form. Here is fire constrained into a related form, because I see the profile of a man with an eye and an ear and a sideburn. He's bald. He has like a pig-like nose, just like the Varaha avatar displays. Here I say that this is water, this is fire, constraining the elements into recognizable, intelligent designs that I can trace back to roots in Sanskrit literature. And the methodology is I'm reciting mantras and pressing the shutter. How did I create the image? Again, here's the original file. I create a file that's twice the horizontal width. I paste the original into that file and just carefully align it. And then I paste a second copy. And here's the second image. And once they're correctly aligned along the vertical axis in the center, I simply reverse or mirror one half, and thereby using the reversing procedure, the mirroring procedure, I see the face